Welcome everyone to the 2018 edition of the Base Race, November 2018, where we are in a random world this time. Yes, Base Race in a random world. And first thing I need to do is to bring in the items things that we could have a look at. So let's have a look at what we've got in there. If I did this right, I should now have a folder here that is able to allow me to load the custom items, therefore slash reload, and I'll presume that reloaded what needed to be reloaded, and slash function custom colon, and it is run. And this should get us running, right? And here we go. And it looks like I've got in here a basic weapon here, which is empowered sword, a stone sword. Okay, and the item list, of course. Oh, ha ha ha, it's behind me. I was wondering, where did the thing go? And here's what we have for this month to do. We, of course, have the usual cap to start out with, where we need to put our things. This is what we need to collect. Some spruce items, woods all over. We'll definitely have no trouble collecting the spruce items, that's for sure. Some things in the nether, things from all over the place. Nothing that's extremely difficult to find in a single biome. For example, if you absolutely must get cocoa or anything like that, it's not going to require that because that requires a very specific biome. But all the general stuff is going to be there now. Let's see. You might as well start out with something easy to get, and that will be the stuff requiring spruce, because I believe we need some sort of spruce item in here. Let's get this done up here, and yes, I need stripped spruce logs, and that shouldn't be too difficult to get. It's always nice to have something on your list very quickly done. Now I need that. I also need sand. Where am I going to get one piece of sand? Yeah, we got sand all over the place. So at least the first two items in the list are extremely easy to get. I suspect we will come to things eventually that are going to be less easy to gain. But I might as well gain this one and this one. Might as well get off to a nice roaring start there. More than usual in these base races. Let's see, we need that, and we also need, oh yes, strip log. In order to do that, you had all that stuff you need, of course. Let's see, in order to strip a log, you need an axe, right? So I get myself an axe right away, and I will need a pickaxe also. Or when I start to mine stuff. Let me see if I've got this right now. Now I believe there is a special rule that any mob that comes within 20 blocks of this place will be instantly killed, so I won't have to worry about those. And that is 2 right away. Number 3 is stone. We'll worry about that later. The polished granite we'll worry about later. Birch planks. Well, birch is going to be tricky. Wool, I'll need some shears and of course some lapis for that. Nether for that coal block. I should be out of total. See, that's nether, or C. Books. That means getting some leather. That's glass, right? Well, that means more sand for the glass. Alright, so I need a lot more sand that I was collecting there, but let's see, soul sand. I need a bucket for that. Stone. That's 64 oak leaves. I'll need oak. See, so I will need to find other types of forests eventually. 64, that is stone. No, that's stone brick there. That looks like andesite, pink concrete. Pink concrete? Okay, that means gravel, but we've got this underwater area here. And of course I've got plenty of sand, so I won't have to worry about the concrete all that much. Terracotta, I should be able to get clay from underwater. Glazed terracotta. Oh, that's concrete powder, alright. There's more concrete stuff. Hey, that looks like quartz. Redstone underground. That's a piston. Is that a regular piston? Yes, regular piston. Cobweb. TNT. Oh, mossy cobble. Well, I might be able to find some of that all around here. Now, I'm going to take a quick survey of the area. Right now, we've got about a third of the day left. So I'll take a quick survey, not a real serious look around. Actually, this is a mega taiga, which means I should be able to find some mossy cobble here randomly. Good. And in fact, there it is right there. How much mossy cobble do I need? Only one. Right? Well, that certainly isn't going to be a problem. That's 3 items done. Of course, the rest of them aren't going to be that easy. But that tells you that we're not going to have to worry about see. Orange requires probably dandelions and poppies. Also, I'll start grabbing some mushrooms. That way, if I find some red mushrooms, I could have something to eat. There you go. Now, I'm going to explore out further along during later episodes. I just want to get the environs of the base known, so that all of that will be easily taken care of. Now, where are my coordinates? Because I've been known to forget to check out the coordinates here. It looks like 115, 64, 1. Yeah. Alright, that's a nice location. Oh, so we're actually on a 0 coordinate here. Alright. I'd like to have a quick look at 0, 0, 0. That way I'll know what to do if I get there. It's one thing that I was wondering how easily I could find myself from 0, 0. So if I forget where I wrote down my coordinates, I could be able to get back easily. But I just have to remember I am a small positive number above 0, 0, and hopefully I'll be able to keep in shape. There you go. Sun is starting to set. I think it's a good time for me to start on my digging. Since I fiddled around a little bit much there already. Well, that's weird. Let's go into here. I think it's an interesting world to start with. Actually, since this is so close to where the block is it within 20 blocks of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It's not within the safe zone. Might be a good idea to... I was thinking, should I start in the safe zone, but maybe... Well, there is usually a rule you're not supposed to harvest anything in the area of the base. I don't know if being within 20 blocks means... Now, of course, this is a different base race in that we don't really have... I hear zombies. I don't need any zombie flesh in this, from what I can gather. I need more wood. That way, I can create charcoal. charcoal just in case I am unable to get any coal from the normal channels. I could at least have some source of light, especially if there really are zombies in the area. And it is getting darkish. Very darkish, yes. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. I can't tell which of these is... Alright, there we go. How about... I put this right here. This right... Ooh. I left an opening there. Alright, I'll do that for now until at least I get my... Yes, that's it. Already I'm creating a second crafting bench because I left my old crafting bench over there. Now, concerning crafting benches, I was looking at the snapshot, the latest one that they had, and it looks like they had some new... They're creating variations on the craft. I mean, why? I don't know why they are thinking of doing that. I guess we'll find out eventually. Do you get some bonus for using them? Or we're thinking, oh, I hope that doesn't mean that the crafting bench itself is going to go obsolete or something. There you go. At least I can see with that now. And I'll get some torches. I can see and all that fun stuff. So that's what's important right now, is to be able to see and then get down to the resources, because we are going to need to get deep for some of them. You know, when Ed said we probably shouldn't have too much trouble finding a place where you can find spruce, when he added spruce to the list, I'd say, well, little did he know where I was going to pop in at. Yeah, spruce, yeah, no problem. That's probably the one thing I won't have any trouble finding. There you go. Now I can close this off. Alright, this month's theme in the base race is, as you can guess, oh, actually, a weapon that builds power the more damage you deal in a short amount of time. Power depletes very fast when you're not holding a sword in your main hand. And I hate bow spammers. Oh no. Bow spammers. Okay, that obvious. He said that the good and bad thing are going to be chosen at random, and that they're being based on ones that came from earlier base races. So the bow spammers ones, that came from the UHC based base race. I think I'm supposed to get some andesite, aren't I? So it is probably good that I started collecting that, but I do need... Ooh. We'll probably have to look for that zombie eventually, just so that I will have a way to take care of that. I will need to keep track of time. Now, for the time being, I'll just say when I hit the 19-minute point or whatever, I've decided exactly how I'm going to split my episodes here. There are going to be 8 episodes, I believe, in this month is what I currently have planned. I do have a couple of slots on Sundays that are currently not reserved exactly, and if it takes me a long time, then I will just use those extra slots then for additional episodes. At least that's what's planned right now. Now, normally the base race is of a world whose seat is chosen by Ed Case, the maker of base race, and he usually selects ones carefully so that you have the objects at least within a reasonable distance of the place. This year, there are very few, this month, there are very few things that are very specific because this is a random themed one. The good and bad thing are chosen randomly rather than you selecting them. Oh, if this we got the bow spammers one, I'm going to be needing. Ooh, yeah. Skeletons are going to be a real pain in this one. Because I remember the achievement. Now, I did not choose the bow spammers one. I chose melee rushers because I did not want to have to deal with bow spammers. But I did see a couple of videos of those who did choose them, and if I remember, they had these arrows which did all sorts of weird tricks to them. See, how much andesite? I do need andesite, don't I? Let's see. And I need 64 andesite. I also need a coal block, but getting a coal block shouldn't be too difficult. And of course, I'll be needing coal for other things in addition. In fact, I just unlocked the recipe for a coal block. I think I need one coal block, yeah. Sounds like the type of thing that you only need. I was about to say, the type of thing that you only ever need one of, but then I remember that I believe it was last month where I think you needed something like 6 of them. Not that I actually did the race portion of last month. Last month was October, and the October ones aren't exactly my style. I did try it first, and it was so much my style, I did not finish it. I think this one actually works more with my style than that one did. And in fact, if I come up with another one where I decide I just don't think I'll be able to do the race stage, what I think I'll do in that case is just do this one again, because this one, unlike most base races, is actually repeatable. Because you don't know where anything is because you're in a random world. The only thing you know is the list you have there. The list will be the same, but you only have a 1 in 9 chance of having the exact same combination of good and bad things. But this says this, the bow spammers and this empowered sword. And of course I also have the trident, which is the Patreon reward. Alright, let's see. Now, where were we? Ah, here, up here. Good, I've got iron. Not particularly deep in where I am right now, but I should be able to smelt some iron and really get going. And actually, since I've got only 4 spruce logs, so I can't make a door. And besides, even if I could make a door, it would be a spruce door, and you can't see through a spruce door. Glass. I need 1 orange glass. Now, if I can get the orange dye and make the glass, then all would be great, because I could use the additional orange glass in order to make a window and stuff like that, which would be good for this place. And now I've got myself, and I've got about 2 minutes left before the end of the episode. So let's get a little bit of additional. Okay, from up there I thought I threw something down. I don't know what I was seeing then. Must have been seeing things. Let me just collect some andesite. That's where we could finish off at. Now, my plan is to get out when the sun rises. I should remember. I'm so used to playing the MHC that I forget I am allowed to sleep. I'm just used to having to stay awake during the nights because that's how the MHC works. But in base race, you are allowed to sleep in the base. meaning where I have that little podium up there with all the stuff in it. So I have to keep that in mind. Now I do have all the andesite I need. Good. I've got a lot more coal here. Good. We're about to hit the 20-minute point. Good. And it's always nice to hit the 20-minute point. And when I do that, right, when I hit the 20-minute point, technically it would be the end. Actually, it's 20-minute point now. Oh yes, I was thinking, oh, but there was a time when I left in order to do stuff. But of course, I was just in case there's a creeper there, just run quickly as possible, since the creeper should... Alright, turtle. There you go. Now, anything here I could turn in. How about 64 andesite right over there? Yep, that's what we needed there. Anything else I need to toss into there? How about a block of coal? Wait, I don't forget the stuff. Good. Block of coal goes right there. If I'm... So I have this column right. I have column 8 complete. Yes. I need to dig further. Maybe I could find a mine shaft to get that stuff over there. And I'm going to have to worry about the nether at some point, but that means digging down. So I have to do quite a bit of digging in order to get some of this stuff. But I think that's a reasonably good start. And next time, I'm going to start exploring. And how about going to... Well, I'll choose a direction, but that's for the next episode in the November 2018 base race.